So in Ultimate Team today, EA actually dropped some pretty good content. They have given us a Flashback Cavani. If you need to get your hands on some coins to improve your Ultimate Team, then check out the link in the description, igvault.com, and if you use the code Kieron at checkout, you'll get yourself a pretty nice discount. Without further ado, welcome to this Flashback Cavani player review. Now, I think we all knew that he was going to get a special card at some point with him being added into the game just a few days. It might have been a week or so ago now. Obviously, Joe Hart got added and instantly got a flashback, and pretty much the same has happened with Cavani. And it looks like a pretty nice item just by looking at the card stats. Obviously in this video today we're going to try him out to see if he's worth it or not, and since he's got 3 segments he's not looking cheap, but he is a 90 rated player and he's in the Premier League, so that kinda is to be expected. But hopefully the Premier League tax on this SBC isn't too high, because Cavani, although normally he's a pretty insane finisher in game, he's not a fantastic player on the ball. So anyway, let's go see what EA are asking. An 83 rated squad, okay, with an inform. An 84 rated squad, okay, what's this next one going to be? An 85? Ooh, no, it's an 86. Okay, it's a pretty expensive SBC, I think that's fair to say. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get this one done, and we're going to get this Cavani in the club. Okay, so let's get the big SBC out the way first, the 86 overall. We are going to be submitting players such as Marcelo, Alisson, and also Dybala. I'm actually quite lucky in the fact I've got Alisson untradeable, so I'm happy to submit him. But yeah, the rest of this SBC is certainly not cheap. For the next SBC, we are submitting this. We've got Daniel Pereira as our PSG requirement, and then we have a La Liga / Liga NOS mix. And then for the final SBC, the El Matador one, you've got to submit a Napoli player and an inform, and as you can see, we've fulfilled that requirement with Manolas and the Amante. Okay, now that is done, Edinson Cavani is coming into the club. Always do enjoy it when the dynamic images are ready and in game. So welcome Flashback Cavani. I was going to say, like, where's the walkout? But he's slowly coming in. I hope that doesn't represent what his pace feels like in game. So he's going to be in pretty good company in this team. We've got a bunch of green links around him, and yeah, it's a nice side. Anyway, let's have a look at the card. So 4-star weak foot, good to see. 3-star skill moves, not so much. High wear rates does stand at 6'1". In terms of traits, nothing really to discuss other than power header. Now, in-game stats, his shooting looks fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. 93 finishing, 94 shot power, that is great to see. Also decent composure of 86, and the physicals look really nice as well. Good stamina, good strength, good aggression, good jumping, and yeah, like in terms of shooting and physicals, the card looks awesome. Now, the passing looks okay. Good short passing of 81, long passing of 70, not too ideal, but not the end of the world for a striker. Now, the reason I'm talking so fast is because I want to get on to the dribbling, because this, for me, is what's going to make or break this item. I am worried about the agility, I am worried about the balance. I'm also worried about the fact that he's 6'1", and in-game, as we all well know, players with this kind of body type, the tall players, do not dribble too well at all, even if they have good agility stats. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out in particular in game. To help him out, I think we are going to go for an engine chem style. But before we decide, let's quickly have a look on Footbin just to see what other chem styles do for this item. He actually does become a 94 rated striker with Marksman, which certainly wouldn't be a bad option for this card at all if you don't mind the lack of pace boost. So yeah, I am still thinking though what will benefit him the most in game is going to be that engine chem style, because it gives a big +10 for in-game dribbling, a big +10 for balance, and a nice +5 for agility, as well as a couple of pace boosts. The passing boost I'm not too bothered about, but they will be beneficial in game for link-up play. In the comments below, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. Which chem style would you use on this guy? Hunter certainly isn't bad for him either. 99's in a bunch of shooting stats and also gives him really good pace, but then you'd have to deal with the dribbling. So yeah, I don't actually think Hunter's a bad option, but I think Engine might be the best one. I do wish EA would extend the time that we actually get to see the opposition's team. My opponent has a baby R9, sorry, that we need to watch out for. Rashford and Cavani link up. Can Rashford get through here? He is going to try to against Gomez, and now there is a chance. Or maybe not. Or maybe not. We get the corner instead. Wait, no we don't. We get the goal kick. No! Complete waste. Cavani slides through a nice pass for Rashford, who is fouled there by Akanji. Cavani with a nice pass into Rashford. Rashford gets round his man. Here's an opportunity. Oh, sadly couldn't get the ball into the box. This time we get the corner. Neves into Cavani, in behind. Petit is coming across, so we're going to have to get rid of it quick. Oh, a panic shot. Cavani did well there to set it up. I should have took a touch. Cavani holds up play nicely. And the ball eventually does come through to Mane, who scores. What a weird animation that was. Great assist from Cavani. But the shot did not have much power in. And I'm wondering if it took a deflection on the way through. Let's have a look. Does it? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if you've been able to tell yet, but my opponent is a 5 at the back rat. Okay, half-time, it is 1 goal apiece. Sadly, no goal for Cavani, but he did set up the Mane goal, which is obviously quite positive. If you're not going to be scoring goals, if you're setting them up, I'm obviously going to be pretty happy. But as you can see, really boring first half. We've not had much possession, but when we've had it, we've gone forward. My opponent is one of them players who will just pass until they get an opportunity. Yes, Cavani, that's it. Do the defensive work. Nice pass into Neymar as well. Can we get the shot away? We can, but Pope saves. Interesting. Oh, that would have been a great goal. It was a tight angle. Linked up well there with Neymar. Okay, so full time in this one. Sadly, we couldn't get the win, but my opponent was playing 5 at the back and drop back, so it was really not an enjoyable game at all. In the next game, we are up against a mostly Premier League side, but he's also got an Mbappe up front that we need to watch out for. Nice from Rashford. Puts it into Cavani, who's up against Gomez here. I tried to cross it there. Showed some good strength to battle against Gomez. And then I tried to cross the ball. And unfortunately lost possession, so I ended up slide tackle. Nice. Nice. Bruno Neves, sorry. Why did I call him Bruno? Oh, there's Bruno. And there's a goal. What a weird goal that was. Like, the organisation in the team was just all over the place. Everyone was making weird runs. But eventually we get the goal. Rashford crosses in. Cavani wins the header, but that one goes over the bar. Here's a chance. Rashford puts it across the box. Cavani gets there, but doesn't convert. Ball's whipped in to the back stick area, and oh, wow. Good save by Alisson. I guess it was straight at him, but nice run from Cavani. Unfortunately, not converted. Nice, good play. Cavani gets his goal. Well positioned, just floating away from his defender, and then a tidy finish, as you'd expect from a player with his shooting attributes. Good bit of play. Good strike. Great strike. Nice bit of interchange there between the players, and a tidy finish from Cavani as well to get his second. Oh, big. Oh, we've got the ball through. Can you get on that, Rashford? No. Rashford, for some reason, felt slower than Cavani there, which makes 0 sense. Pepe puts the ball into the box. Cavani with the header just before half-time completes his hat-trick. Okay, so a very solid first 45. We were down at one period, but we've pulled it back nicely, and Cavani has been instrumental. Nice first-time pass from Cavani to put Bruno through. What's he going to do with his keeper? He's going to make a big mistake, and a player like Bruno is not going to miss a chance like that. That was really nice from Cavani, who once again has put Bruno through. And like I said before, Bruno does not miss those kinds of chances. What a finish that was, by the way. Power on that. Just pinged into the post. Nice. Cavani pulled away from his defender and took full advantage. Nice bit of control there as well. Like, his dribbling in general, although his stats are quite nice, his dribbling in general in game doesn't feel too solid because of his height and that, but and his body type. But felt quite nice in that little interchange there. Okay, so hat-tricks all round. Cavani and Bruno getting 1 apiece, so they're going to have to split the match ball apparently. But a very positive performance in that game. Really did show his finishing capabilities. Okay, so after a couple of outings with this Flashback Cavani, what's the verdict? What are my first initial early thoughts? I like the card. I actually do like it. I think it's a very nice item, but it's one of them cards that I think some people will love and some people will hate. His on-the-ball ability, as predicted, isn't fantastic. I don't think it's terrible, don't get me wrong, but compared to obviously the quote-unquote meta forwards in the game, he isn't quite of that mold, but we knew that coming into this. His finishing is insane though, I love that, and I also think his run making is really, really nice. His base positioning is a bit meh though because of his high work rate, so stay forward instruction definitely is advised, but his actual run making in game I thought was very, very nice. I liked his short passing, and as I say, when you do get him in front of goal, the guy can definitely score. In terms of his pace, obviously he is a lot quicker than his non-inform, but he didn't feel rapid. Which was unfortunate, but to be honest, not many of my players felt rapid tonight. Even my Rashford felt quite sluggish, so maybe it was the gameplay tonight. But as you'd expect with his card, brilliant finishing, good run making, physically he's a bit of a beast too, but what holds him back the most is his on the ball ability, which is unfortunate because, as I say, his actual dribbling stats are quite nice, but it's just because of how FIFA 21 gameplay is. But he's definitely not terrible on the ball, so that's just something to note. Do I believe this card to be worth 360k? No, I think that's a bit too steep, to be honest, for the item. As I say, he isn't quote-unquote meta, but I definitely think he'll do a job for some people. This is the kind of card, as I say, that some people will love and some people will hate. Anyway, I am introducing a new slide into my series, my review series, and it's an alternative or a similar card, and I think this Jovic is a perfect option to this Cavani. I know they're not in the same league, I know they're not the same nation or anything like that, but in terms of how they feel in game, I think this Jovic is a good comparison, because he also has a nice pace boost. He's very clinical in front of goal, but he also lacks in that dribbling area. He's not a terrible dribbler, like I say, but he's not mobile, he's not easy to move, and that is why I think I draw the comparison. Also, the physicals are pretty similar too. So, those are my thoughts on the 90 rated Flashback Cavani. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, drop a like rating on it. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts on the card. Subscribe if you are new. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.